Project integration management, this is what we are going to discuss for today. The things to discuss comprises over certain major factors like how to develop a project charter, what is a charter, how it works, what are the contents of this charter, how important this is for the organization and for the project management. And then we'll continue our discussion how to develop the project management plans, short-term plans, long-term plans, format, and what are the standard working into this I'm going to explain today to you. Then we are going to discuss the direct and managed project works. Sometimes companies, they do their own projects, and sometimes big companies, they take the projects from the project awarders and they subcontract to the other companies. So ideally in one construction project, for example, there are so many other project managers which is we outsource. Technically we have outsourced, but these are not part of our organization. How we are doing directly, how is indirect this is, and what are the requirements, how we monitor all these things. This is I'm going to discuss with you in detail in my later part of my discussion. We are going to discuss how to monitor and control the project works, because for making a management, the definition of management is consists of that it's a process of planning, organizing, designing, controlling, evaluating, getting feedbacks, re-evaluations. So these things are the core components of the project management. At every stage we have to brought our energies, our expertise, our synergies to control. There should be a set of documents, there should be a set of rules, policies, procedures, how it operates, what are the role of planning and how we do the compliance, how we identify the risk in all that stuff. This will enable us to understand the project management in general. Now, how to close a project, again it's very technical, and how to move to the next step is of course very complicated in the big projects, especially when you are making new man-made island like Palm Jumeirah, and you have to fill the sea for a certain period of time. You don't know the output, and but you're very excited about the projects. Top management is taking care of everything. You have all the enough resources and energies. So when it comes to the first stage where the pouring will be done and the land will come out of the water, this will be the first stage ending. So how move to the next stage, these all things we have to take care in each other discussions. Now a lot of other things we will include into. We'll start our discussion with the key factor which is required. Of course, first of all, what is the scope of the project? This should be very clear to us, and how much is the time? We should have a time schedule for daily, weekly, starting from the project pre-planning stage, plan stage, then execution stage, approvals, feedbacks, implementations. We should know the time frameworks, because it is going to put a strong control when you are very effective in your plannings. Now in terms of cost is a very important factor, because each stage has its cost, and when it reaches to completion stage, we calculate the cost of completion through different methods which we'll discuss in the financial part of the project management. But it's very interesting and very much logical that how to give cost to a project. So we should know what is the cost. In terms of quality of work, like it's just a finishing or it's a effective finishing, it's a quality finishing, this we have to see in general. And what is the role of human resource? Organization is a group of people people as per definition who has common objectives. They contribute their efforts towards a common achievement of goals. So when it comes to organization, it's not a chair, it's not a table, it's not a laptop, this is mandatory basic things that we need. The best thing in a project is the mind. So you should have high quality project managers, you should have high quality team, you should have high quality resource, you should have high quality IT personals, finance guy, the big analyst, and the good recorders of accounting, thinking about project execution, development, and they're always concerned about better deliverance, effective deliverance, how to bring efficiency. This only can be achieved that if you have an effective human resource management. Now, in terms of other things, of course, what we can do is communication is very important. How people talk with each other, how strong the bonds between the organization, how people are motivated, and what is the self-motivation, what is the team management skills. This is all has to be brought in to have a project integration management. Then, of course, what we are going to discuss is the procurement part, like the way we procure the raw materials, we select the suppliers, what are the conditions, prerequisites, and terms, contracting, all this we will discuss in details. The stakeholders are very, very important. How the states brought into this we have to discuss, and what is the concept, what is the development stages, and how we are going to implement the project, and how to close out the project in the last. This full factor frame is called project integration management, which is I'm going to discuss in very much detail now with the examples of some real projects that has been started, executed, and how it come out as the final project. This is what we are going to discuss now.